Your work ethic has to be consistent. Your work ethic has to be repetitive. Your work ethic has to be redundant. And when I say redundant, it has to be ingrained. It has to be buried in your mind to do the same thing each and every day. Why? Because if you're not putting effort towards your work, your determination goes low, because as you're learning more about yourself, you're not as determined to work on your effort to grow your work. That's why it's so important. Consequently, when you work on yourself, you see results later on in life. Furthermore, when you understand why your work ethic never leaves. I didn't understand why, because I wasn't used to that until my 11th grade year. My 10th grade year, I wasn't used to it, granted, because I still was growing. But as I was growing, I was learning. And as I was learning, I was walking into my purpose. I was walking into what made me feel good. Football was a fulfilling feeling that taught me how to believe in myself, how to believe in my technique, how to believe in the coaches, how to believe in my teammates. It wasn't me doing everything by myself, but I had to play my role. I had to play my role. I played my role by doing the back end work. As I'm doing the back end work, it taught me success is coming your way. Success is coming your way. There's no other option. Why won't it come your way? Why won't it come your way? If you're getting value from this, make sure you hit the subscribe. Make sure you like it. Make sure you leave a comment down below on what work ethic means to you. See, here's the thing that I've learned that was established my 11th grade year. Every single thing that I do, every person that I meet, every situation that I go into or walk into, there's always something to be learned. There's always something to be understood. There's always something to be practiced. Am I going to be good when I start anything? Absolutely not. Do I need to have the development within my work to believe how it would get better over time? Absolutely. Do I need to have patience? Absolutely. Although things are important, yet if we don't understand the groundwork, which is ourselves, nothing is going to come from this. Nothing is going to come from this in contrast, just because of how much we don't know. And we don't know because we haven't put the time and effort into ourselves to gain this knowledge and to be confident in everything that we're doing. You see, your work ethic is established when you believe and start. And as you're believing and starting, this is where your confidence is built over time. Just because you can do anything that you put your mind to and practice. We have to continue to practice and be uncomfortable embarrassing ourselves. As I began to learn that embarrassment is a lesson, it's a lesson that can help you grow. But you can't grow if you don't put the time to look embarrassed. The best thing about time, the best thing about the process, the best thing about success is that anybody can have it. Anybody can achieve it. Anybody can change their lives. However, majority of people are not willing to put their work in. Majority of people are not willing to put their time and effort into themselves. Majority of people don't want to change. And I'm saying this because you have to recognize what's in front of you. Just because everybody doesn't want to change, there are a few people that you can get around that you can grow with in order to become this person. Even though y'all are on the same path, it's not a competition no more. It's a process that's going to help you continue to grow and grow together and elevate together. And I'm saying this because when you get around people that want the best for themselves, because they're confident in their abilities and willing to look embarrassed and learn the lessons that they need to walk into to be the person for themselves, this is where you start to earn your desired success. You earn your desired success when you establish your work ethic. Your work ethic can't be destroyed, because once you have it, once you've been doing it for a certain amount of time, it doesn't go away unless you stop. I had to learn that I couldn't stop working on myself and developing this work ethic, this habit, this routine, because I enjoy it. I enjoy it. As I'm enjoying it, I'm becoming better. As I'm becoming better, I'm growing and learning more and becoming more knowledgeable. As I'm becoming more knowledgeable, this is where the success is able to come, and I'm able to receive it in a way that I couldn't receive it when I first started. Work ethic is an effort that has to be invested into yourself each and every day. If you don't work, you can't make change. If you can't make change, you're not changing within yourself. And I had to learn change come with time, but as time is presented, are we taking advantage of the time that we have? Are we taking advantage of the time that we have? If the answer is no, now we have to understand why the answer is no. Our work ethic is not established. Our work ethic is not understood. Our work ethic isn't with us every day. It's inconsistent. Our work ethic is inconsistent. I remember my 11th grade year, my work and workout became consistent every single day. When we're not practicing, I'm studying. When I'm not studying, I'm watching film. When I'm not watching film, I'm looking at the playbook. I'm getting the plays buried in my mind. I'm getting the structure buried in my mind. I'm getting the routine buried in my mind. The only person that can stop me from succeeding is the person in the mirror. And you think the person in the mirror is going to stop me from developing a work ethic to become better? Absolutely not. There's a choice and decision that has to be made in order to establish your work ethic. You have to change what you're thinking. You have to change what you're learning. You have to change the person that you are to become someone that you never knew. I had to change the person that I was my 10th grade year to become a better player that I didn't even know even existed my 11th grade year. But it taught me the importance of belief. It taught me the importance of work. It taught me the importance of hard work. Hard work is established when you understand your work ethic. See, your work ethic will never leave unless you stop. But what if you continue to grow and learn and be comfortable with the process? You grow so much, we can't even imagine the person that you can walk into. My 10th grade year, I was completely different than my 11th grade year. Why? Because I put time in my work to develop my ethic to become a better player. Why am I saying this? We have to invest the time. We have to put time into ourselves to become someone different. We have to put time into ourselves to change and develop the work ethic within ourselves. Our work ethic is what makes us who we are. Because now we have something that can never be taken away from us. Your work ethic is always with you. But do you believe your effort is being shown in the time that is present? In other words, are you doing the work that you need to do in order to become this person that can be ready to receive all the success that's coming to you? All the success that you believe is coming to you. If the answer is yes, get ready for the ride, because the ride is going to be bumpy. And as it's bumpy, it's teaching you so many lessons throughout the ride. We have to be ready to accept them. We have to be ready to endure them. We have to be ready to understand them. Not understand them when they come, but understand them over time. Like, oh, that's why I went through that. That's why I didn't play my 10th grade year, because I wasn't ready to play. My 11th grade year, I played more. I prepared for this. I prepared for this day. And even though I was prepared, I still had to develop my work ethic each and every day, because I didn't want to get comfortable. I didn't want that spot that I worked so hard for get taken away in a glimpse, in the quickness, because I didn't know how to do the work that I needed to do in order to keep it. When you reach a certain amount of success, when you reach success, are you still doing the work that you need to put into yourself to maintain it and to grow it? See, there's a process. You have to maintain your discipline, but as your discipline is getting maintained, it's growing. However, it can only grow if you do the work behind the scenes. Nonetheless, it is always a process. And the process is what makes the journey worth it, because your work ethic is growing over time.